2, 1.
7 things you probably didn't know you need to know. I'm Jamie East and this is the Smart 7. Good morning, it's Wednesday the 22nd of April. Happy Earth Day everyone, and also happy birthday to Amber Heard, actress and former Mrs Johnny Depp, and former Chelsea, now Arsenal defender and Sideshow Bob impersonator David Luiz. Coronavirus cases continue to climb, ticking past 2.5 million worldwide yesterday. There was also a worrying report from the Office of National Statistics in the UK suggesting that based on analysis of death certificates, the official death toll in England and Wales may actually be 41% higher than the current official reported total, which only covers hospital deaths. There remain questions about the government's refusal to join an EU equipment purchasing scheme. There's a shortage of protective equipment for frontline staff, and the UK still does not seem to have capacity to do enough testing. However, Matt Hancock defended the government's performance at yesterday's briefing.
We said at the start of this that our primary goal in our battle plan was to slow the spread and protect the NHS by flattening the curve and increasing capacity. That plan is working.
In the United States, some states are charging ahead to open up, including Georgia, which only just closed down, but it intends to allow essential services such as bowling alleys and massage parlours to reopen safely on Friday. And New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio promised a ticker tape parade for frontline workers like no other. Not sure that's the ideal way to celebrate the end of social distancing, though.
The first thing we will do is we will have a ticker tape parade down the Canyon of Heroes for our healthcare workers and our first responders. We will honor those who saved us.
Meanwhile, in the UK, there's a new scheme called Nudes for Heroes launched, in which you need to send in nudes to fundraise or to just cheer up the medical staff. Some good ones, though. None of those saggy ones in your socks, please, mate. Coronavirus has led to a rash of fake news and loony conspiracy theories, including linking the virus and 5G, which is obviously utterly bonkers. Media regulator Ofcom yesterday released a report which shows that 50% of people have now come across this theory, which has no factual basis whatsoever, but has led to 5G masts being set on fire. They were critical of both ITV and London Live TV for airing some elements of those theories. London Live got in hot water for airing a really odd interview with lizard people guy David Icke. He's been busy with his theories. I've saved you the pain of wading through them all. Here's a very, very small sample.
The other thing that I said in the second interview was that there is no COVID-19 because it's never been isolated and shown to exist.
It doesn't much like Elon Musk either.
We have a man, for instance, in Elon Musk, who is making the night sky disappear. How many members of that nearly 8 billion people have had a say in that or even been asked?
OK, Ofcom, you can have that one. Pretty much all of us work from home now, and you've tried all of the different backgrounds on Zoom. You've learnt when to mute your mic and when to lock the office door, madam. We need a new thing. So, great news from Snapchat, or Snap, or whatever they're called these days. What happened to them glasses? You can now snazzy up your conference calls.
You can now use lenses in Twitch live streams, video chats, conference calls, or in the next YouTube video you record. Snap Camera brings the magic of Snapchat lenses to your Mac or PC. Go to snapcamera.snapchat.com to download Snap Camera.
I can't say I recommend the rabbit ears, though. Not for 8 a.m. on a Wednesday, anyway.
3.
Sport? Did someone mention cricket? Oh, I see. In football news, Barcelona have for the first time ever done a deal to sell the naming rights to their legendary stadium. The Camp Nou will have sponsors brands attached for the first time ever, but all proceeds from the 2020 to 21 season will go to charity, including those fighting the coronavirus. Let me see. The Smart 7 Camp Nou. The Camp Nou Smart 7. No, it doesn't work. Pretty skint as well. Germany has had great success in keeping its coronavirus death toll low, with early lockdown and a rigorous testing programme. But now they're looking at opening up more sectors of the economy, and as the weather improves and news comes through that Oktoberfest may be cancelled, thoughts have turned to ice cream. Without dipping too far into European cliches, while ice cream shops in Lower Saxony have reopened, the rules are pretty strict. One lick and that's your lot.
A pragmatic approach is permitted when applying the regulation in the case of ice cream. An initial swift lick of a scoop while rapidly proceeding away from the ice cream parlor can be permitted in order to prevent ice cream from dripping onto the clothing or the floor.
Yeah, fun times. And now, to bring today's proceedings to a close, it's time for a moment of culture. Captain Jean-Luc Shakespearean actor Patrick Stewart will read us this beautiful sonnet.
Why didst thou promise such a beauteous day, and make me travel forth without my cloak? To let base clouds o'ertake me in my way, hiding thy bravery in their rotten smoke. 'Tis not enough that through the cloud thou break, to dry the rain on my storm-beaten face. For no man well of such a salve can speak, that heals the wound and cures not the disgrace. Nor can thy shame give physic to my grief. Though thou repent, yet I have still the loss. The offender's sorrow lends but weak relief to him that bears the strong offence's cross. Ah, but those tears are pearl which thy love sheds, and they are rich and ransom all ill deeds.
This has been the Smart 7. Stay safe, stay distant, and for goodness sake, wash your hands. We're back tomorrow at 7. Like and subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Hi, I'm Hannah Norris, and this is my husband,
Carl Donnelly.
and we have a new podcast for you. It's called the Keith Cheggers Podcast, and it's about pregnancy, because that is what's happening in our lives right now.
And inside your belly.
Yeah, so we are recording weekly episodes throughout the course of my pregnancy, talking to each other and interesting and funny guests that we have on about their experiences with pregnancy, so we can work out a bit more about what the hell is happening and what is coming up for us. So tune in, subscribe, and have a listen to the Keith Cheggers Podcast.
Bye.
Bye.
GreatBigOwl.com